Hey guys, it's Ashley and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. Okay, so you guys saw, I said I'm bringing you guys some book content, okay? So today's video, I'm bringing you guys a book on haul. You guys can probably see, I don't know how much of my bookshelves you can see, but there's empty spaces because I'm getting rid of books. I have to get rid of some books because they're just sitting on my shelves. They're not being touched. They've either been read or never going to be read. So I have to get rid of them. I have a nice little pile here. We're just gonna run through them as quickly as we can because I don't want this video to be too long. And I'll do a little bit of explanation on some of them, but not all of them because it's not necessary. But I hope this works with my mic right here. But I'm going to start with this box that I have and just talk quickly. We're just gonna go quickly. Okay. First off, I'm getting rid of some baby books, some board books, some kid books because for reasons. Most of these are duplicates. I have duplicates because at my baby shower, I asked people to bring books instead of cards because I love to read and I want to read to my baby. So I asked people to bring books. And I got a few duplicates. So the kids' books that I'm getting rid of, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. We have 2 copies of this one. This book, just Elmo. My child has every Sesame Street book you could possibly imagine. This one, I Love You, Daddy. We have 2 copies of this one. This one, I Love Us. 2 copies. This one, Dinosaur, Say Goodnight. We have 2 copies of this one. I actually love this series. There's a fall one, a Christmas one. We have a Valentine's one. Great series. Also this one, Llama Llama, Jingle Bells. We have 2 copies. We have every Llama Llama book. We love this series. This series, I think my mom gave this one to me. My mom works in the school district, and every year for Christmas, they do like a big winter wonderland thing. And I don't know if it's Scholastic per se, but they always get a donation of books for every kid. And my mom always gets like the extras at the end and gives them to me because, you know, I read. And this was part of that, and it's just these Turning Red books, and it's still in the plastic. We haven't opened it, so yeah. Okay, these last 2 baby books, like board books, are not duplicates. I'm getting rid of them because I didn't like them. It's Everything is Mama and Your Baby's First Word Will Be Dada by Jimmy Fallon. I don't like these books. I love Jimmy Fallon, but I do not like these books. Not a fan. Next, I won't pull out all of these, but I'm showing you guys. I think in my last book haul I showed y'all, but I got all of the Harry Potter books to where they're all matching now. I have all of the hardcover ones, and so I got rid of my copies, or I'm getting rid of my copies. So like I have Chamber of Secrets is in this paperback copy, and then all my other copies are these hardcovers without dust jackets, so getting rid of those. I don't need them. I don't need multiple copies of Harry Potter. It's fine. This was another book that my mom gave me. That was from the Winter Wonderland thing with the free books, and this is the Amber Spyglass. This is book 3 in his Dark Materials. I think this is the, what series is this? The Golden Compass series, but there were 2 copies of this one, so I'm getting rid of this one. I'm getting rid of some graphic novels that I have. We have this Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, read it. This one, Marvel Nemesis, The Imperfects, read it. This one I just randomly found one time. It's called Anna and the Cosmic Race. It was actually a really cute little graphic novel, but I'm not going to read it again. I didn't continue on with the series, so getting rid of that. And then I have Beautiful Creatures, the manga edition. I loved this, but I don't think they created the rest of the books in the manga version, so I'm getting rid of this too. Also included in the Harry Potter books is I have multiple copies of Cursed Child because that was also one of the books that they gave away, so I'm getting rid of this one too. Okay, now we're going to start the stack of the books that have been like on my shelves for a while, and they gotta go. They gotta go. Some of these are series, so, First series is the, what's her name? Stephanie Plum. Stephanie Plum series by Janet Ivanovich. If you guys have never read this series, it's, Stephanie Plum is a bounty hunter. Yes? And there's like 30 something books in this series. This is my mom's favorite book series, so I started reading them. But I've only collected through 9. I don't even have 8, but I have these and they're in the mass-produced paperback size, and I just feel like I've started too late on the series for me to try and collect all of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these. I actually think my mom wants these, so I might give these to her. But yeah, this is a pretty good series from the book. I've only read the first book, but I enjoyed it. The movie wasn't great. The one with Katherine Heigl, that one wasn't great, but the series is pretty good. I mean, I think it's on like 39 or 40 now. There's a lot of books in the series, and like spin-off books too. So yeah. Okay, this Sherlock Holmes Murder at Sorrow's Crown. I think I started this and never finished it, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Illuminate. I know people love this series, and it's been around on Booktube for so long. I just never picked it up, and I think there's 3 books in this series. I just haven't picked it up. So yeah, a lot of the books in this Unhaul are books that I've had for so long, and I just haven't picked up. And a lot of them are probably like YA, and I don't read a lot of YA anymore, so I'm going to give them to a better home. Yeah. This one is A Curse So Dark and Lonely. This was another really huge book on Booktube. Never read it. Had it. Never read it. This one, okay, this is The War of Two Queens by Jennifer L. Armentrout. The only reason I'm getting rid of this one is because I accidentally bought a second copy. I didn't realize I already had it. So this was just an extra copy. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. This series, I was so excited about these when they came out, and I started collecting them. This is the DC Icon series. So there's Batman Nightwalker, Catwoman Soul Stealer, Superman Dawnbreaker, and Wonder Woman Warbringer. I was so excited about these. You guys know I love Batman. I love DC. Batman's the only one that I've read of the series, and I don't remember anything about the book. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these because I don't see myself picking them up anytime soon. Plus, I'm pretty sure they made all of these into graphic novel form. So I think I will look for them in the graphic novel form, and I'll most likely read them that way. Like, I have a better chance of picking them up that way. So yeah. These two are by the same author. It is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas and A Not So Meet Cute by Megan Quinn. I don't think Megan Quinn is for me. I've tried to read one of her books before, and I kind of felt like I was being talked to like I was a teenager, which is wild to me because I know her books are very graphic. So I'm like, these aren't made for teenagers, but I felt like I was being talked to like I was. So I don't think it's for me. I don't like her writing. This next book is Dr. Sleep by Stephen King. I read The Shining. I enjoyed The Shining. I was mad, and then I enjoyed it. And I told myself I was going to be a Stephen King reader after that, and I have yet to pick up any books. I thought I was going to read Dr. Sleep because it's the sequel to The Shining, but I haven't picked it up. I don't know if I ever will, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. I don't think Stephen King's for me, but maybe. I know people love Stephen King, so maybe I'll give another book a try. We'll see. This is Emily Giffin, Baby Proof. I got this from my friend. She was giving away some books, and I got this from her, but I haven't picked it up, and I thought I was going to read it because I really liked Something Borrowed, but I don't think I'll pick it up anytime soon, so. Okay, this book. This is one I've read. I feel like most of these I haven't read yet, but I read Bet on It. This is by Jodie Slaughter. I thought this was a cute book. I enjoyed it. However, if you guys can see, the main female character, she is plus size, and it was like he kept pointing out how much she was plus size and how much he liked it. And like, while I get that he thought she was attractive, it was just like the way that he was describing her all the time just was a little bit too much for me. In a sense, I don't know. It felt uncomfortable to me. So, yeah. This next one, Wicked Lovely. This is by Melissa Marr. This is like old school YA fantasy book. I had started this because my friend recommended it to me, and I really enjoyed what I had read of it, but I never finished it, and I don't see myself picking it up anytime soon, so it can go. It's a whole series, too. I don't think I'm going to read the series, so I'm going to let it go. Ooh, these Violent Delights. The amount of times that I've gone back and forth on whether I was going to unhaul this book or keep it and read it, and it's been years, and I still haven't read it, so it can go to a better home. Yes. This is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I'm only getting rid of this because I have an original copy of the original paperback, which I will never get rid of. So I don't need 2 copies of this book, so it can go. I think I talked about this in my book haul, but I'm kind of obsessed with the Fourth Wing series, and I have multiple copies of every book. I do. But I tried to tell myself I don't need that many copies of each book, right? I was like on the verge of 3 copies of each book. No, so I'm getting rid of this copy of Iron Flame because it's not a special edition. It's just a regular copy of it. I was planning on doing that with Fourth Wing because I do have a special edition copy of Fourth Wing. However, my Fourth Wing is a first edition and I just feel like I can't get rid of it. But I like the special edition. But I also have the paperback copy that I wanted to reread and annotate. So I'm like all over the place with Fourth Wing. But I'm trying to like be good and just have a special edition hardcover and a paperback. The only way I think I will get rid of my original Fourth Wing is if I find the special edition red cover one. I think that's the only reason I will get rid of those 2 copies. But until then, I'm going to keep those. That was a long explanation, but it's just, that's how it is. Okay, next 2. I've had these for years. Cinder and Scarlet. These are by Marissa Meyer. I have read this entire series. I loved this series. So good. But I actually never read the actual physical copies. I listened to the audiobooks, and I've just had these 2 copies on my bookshelves for years, just holding on to them. But I've never read the actual physical copies. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these, especially because I don't have the whole series. They don't match. One's paperback, one's hardcover. They can go. The Last Magician. Wanted to read it. Never picked it up. Don't see myself picking it up anytime soon. It can go. Neon Gods. I read this. I thought I would love this. I thought I was a Katie Robert fan. I read the... Oh, what's that series called? The Desperate Measures and... It's like the Disney retelling ones. I liked that series. I did like that series. Not all the books, but most of the books in that series I actually liked. This series, I kind of liked this book, but I just felt like things kind of moved a little too quickly for me, and it just felt kind of unrealistic to me. That may sound kind of crazy. I know it's Katie Robert and it's the Greek gods, but like, I don't know. It was something about it. I didn't enjoy it. I don't think I'll continue on with the series, so it can go. This book, Twisted Love by Anna Wong, I loved this series. I've read all 4 books in the series. I loved 3 of the 4 books. Twisted Hate was a bit much for me, but I did enjoy this series, but I also listened to the audiobooks of these, and I really enjoyed the audiobooks. I don't own the rest of the series in physical copies, and I don't see myself like revisiting them physical copy-wise, because I think I own the audiobooks, so I will just get rid of this one since I don't own the rest of the series. Ooh, this one, The Bookish Life of Nina Hill. I have been holding on to this book for years because every time I read the synopsis, I'm like, this sounds so cute. And I never pick it up. And I just don't see myself picking it up anytime soon. So this one can go as well. The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson. I was about like 30% into this book before I realized that they were werewolves. They kept saying alpha and omegas, and I was like... And they're doctors that work in the ER. And I was like, is that a term in the ER? Went right over my head. I'm just not going to embarrass myself. This one, another Katie Robert. This is Hunt on Dark Waters. I got this for free like years ago when Target was doing like a buy 2, get 1 free. I saw Katie Robert and I just picked it up because I couldn't figure out what else I wanted. So yeah, I don't even know what this book is about. Again, I don't think I'm that big of a fan of Katie Robert anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. Okay, Everything by Nicola Yoon. I think this is another book that I was given from my mom during the book thing. I know people love this book, but I don't think I have any interest in this one, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, this next book, I'm gonna tell you why I'm getting rid of this book. I'm gonna tell you why I'm getting rid of this book. Okay, so this is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This is the reason I am getting rid of this book, and I'm gonna tell you why. I've heard from multiple people, this is after I bought this book, mind you, that people said this is basically like a plagiarism of Victoria Aveyard's The Red Queen, right? I've heard multiple people say that, right? And then I saw Victoria Aveyard. She was doing a video. I think it was like a special edition of her books were coming out, the Red Queen series. She had like a new special edition that was coming out. Somebody commented on Victoria Aveyard's video and said, yeah, I tried to read The Red Queen, but it was basically just Powerless all over again, and I had just read Powerless, so I just couldn't get through it. You do know which book came out first, right? And which one people say is plagiarized, right? Exactly. This was another book that we got from the Winter Wonderland thing. It's Gomorrah and Nebula, Sisters in Arms. If it's Marvel or something like that, I'd rather it be in graphic form than a novel. So, get rid of this. My True Love Gave to Me. This is 12 Holiday Stories, edited by Stephanie Perkins. This was like an OG back in Booktube years. Holiday Stories, bunch of popular different authors. I've read it. It was cute. Moving on. This is Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong. I found this at the Dollar Tree and I recognize the author's name, but I don't know anything about this book and I don't know if I'll ever pick it up anytime soon. So it can go ahead and go. Yeah. Okay. This is another Janet Ivanovich, not in the Stephanie Plum series, but this is Wicked Appetite. I don't see myself picking it up anytime soon again. I don't know what this one is about. I don't think this is Stephanie Plum. I think this is a whole different series. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to read it. So I'm going to put that one to the side. This one I feel kind of bad about getting rid of, again, years ago on Booktube. A bunch of Booktubers had this like Christmas, what's it called? Kind of like Elfster, but it wasn't Elfster back then, where like you had like a wish list and people, like Booktubers were buying books for people, other Booktubers, and like sending it to them. And this was one of my books, and like I really wanted to read it back then, but I just never picked it up. And I don't even remember the person who bought the book for me. I remember her being really, really nice, but I just haven't read it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. This next one, Kevin Kwan, Sex and Vanity. This is the same author that wrote Crazy Rich Asians. I picked this up because I really like the movie Crazy Rich Asians, but I've never read the book series Crazy Rich Asians. And I was like, oh, this looks like a nice book, and it's a signed copy. So it says, is it signed? Yeah, it's signed. But I don't think I'm gonna read this. I don't know what it's about. I literally just picked it up because of the name. So yeah. Ooh, this one is Wildcard by Marie Lu. This is a sequel to Warcross. This was another one of those books that was from the Winter Wonderland, and it's not the first in the series. I'm not going to read this book. This one, this is Heart of the Moors by Holly Black. It looks like a Maleficent book. Again, another Winter Wonderland read. I don't think I'll read this one anytime soon. So, yes, that one can go. I feel bad because my mom gets these books for me, and I do keep a lot of them. It's just some of them I know I'm not going to read. So, I'll just pass these along to people who probably will read them. So, yeah. Okay, this is Blood and Honey and Gods and Monsters by Shelby Mahern. This is book 2 and book 3 of the Serpent and Dove series. I loved Serpent and Dove. I ate that book up. I read it in like 2 or 3 days. I loved that book. I thought it was so good. The amount of times I've tried to start Blood and Honey and read it, and I just can't get past the first chapter. It's like I don't care anymore. I don't care about the characters anymore. Like I feel like I had enough in book 1, and I don't care about where they go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these. It feels weird to get rid of these because I do still have Serpent and Dove because I love that book so much. But like I can't. I've tried like 3 times reading Blood and Honey, and I just can't get into it. So I'm just gonna keep Serpent and Dove and move on. Okay, and the last book I am unhauling, this is Sorcery of Thorns. This is by Margaret Rogerson. This was another very popular Booktube video, Booktube book from years ago that I bought, and it has just been sitting on my shelves. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Okay, so that was a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna be, but those are all the books that I am getting rid of. And I have space on my bookshelf now, but I'm trying to be like on a book buying ban. I just got a library card, and I need to go get another one, and I'm trying to utilize my library and not buy so many books. However, you guys will be seeing a book haul from me, but it's from the past couple months of books. I'm not just out buying books. This is from months worth. But anyways, this is my book Unhaul. This is everything I'm getting rid of. If you guys think I should like rethink some of these books, let me know, but I'm probably not going to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of love making book unhauls and watching book unhauls, so I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe down below. Remember, we are on the road to 500 subscribers, so please help your girl out. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys have any video ideas that you want me to put out. I'm open to everything. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I'm repeating myself again. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.